Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury channel. Today guys, I want to ask the question, is it worth it? What am I talking about? I'm talking about my BMW. Is it worth the bucks? Is it worth the cash? Is it worth the financial, how would you put it? Is it worth the financial pain and suffering? This is the question that needs to be asked. So here we have a 2021 BMW. This is a BMW 330i. This is the G20. The G20 is the shape. If you know your BMW history, it started with the 2002, then became the E21 3 Series. E21 became the E30, became the E36. The E36 became the E46. E46 became the E90. Then it became the F30. And now we have the G20. So, is it worth the bucks? Is it worth the money? Is it worth the outlay? And that's an interesting question. This is an Australian spec because I'm filming this video from Australia. This is a BMW 330i. Interestingly enough, in places like Singapore and South Africa, they don't have the 330i. They have the 318i, and they have the 320i. They don't get the 330. But countries like Australia, we get the 320i, 330i, and then of course we've got the M340i, the M340i. But places like America, well, they don't get the 318i, they don't get the 320i. Their base model is the 330. Interestingly enough, the Australian spec on the 330 is actually quite a bit more spec than the equivalent American. Obviously, the Americans are a left-hand hookers, left-hand hooker, left-hand drive car, but they also don't get some goodies. Look at this. In Australia, the 330 comes standard with 19-inch alloy wheels. Unfortunately, we use the run flats. We get as standard, we get some beautiful stuff inside here. We get the real leather, not the fake shit. We get some really good stuff in our BMW. We also get quite a lot of standard stuff. Now this one here is not a base model. This is actually it's got a few add-ons to it. For example, in Australia, we've got something called Vision Pack. Vision Pack, what does it give you? Well, it gives you these laser lights. I think it actually says BMW laser. And we also get a sunroof. So that's actually considerably expensive option. So, having a look here at this car, is it worth it? Is it a good deal? Well, they're expensive. They're not cheap. For example, everything on this car costs money. You see the rubber at the front here, 19-inch low-profile rubber. That's $440 Australian a tyre. Everything costs money. The battery system. It's the same sort of battery system as used in the C-Class and Audis. Aventa. It's the special, because they've got so much electronic stuff. It's got proximity sensing. It's got all of that shit, which really, that stuff drains your battery. So to change the battery on this type of car here through the dealer, if you need the capacitor and the battery, as in my dad's C200 Mercedes, well, that's a $2,000 job from a dealer, $1,100 from an independent Mercedes shop. Everything costs money. My Honda Civic, I can get 4 tires for the price of 1 tire. Is it worth the bucks? That's a good question. Is it worth the bucks? So this car here, as it's spec'd, is a 90 plus thousand Australian dollars. I got it a bit cheaper because it was a demo. It had 4,170 kilometers on it, and I got it a wee bit cheaper, but I got to be honest with you, this was a 90 plus, 90 something, I think $91,000 car with the specs. It's got a few little things. It's got blacked out, everything's blacked out. It's got the blackened alloys. They're black, that's more expensive. It's got the blacked out front grille. It's got the painted calipers, the red calipers, and obviously the big thing is that M badge there. This is an M Sport version. M Sport, and M Sport has the most beautiful little panels on the door here. I love my M Sport. I love my M. I do love my M. And here we go. This is the build date. It was built in May 2021. And yes, May 2021. Black interior. I got a few little goodies. I've got the matte oak wood. It's got a few little treats in it here. And what can I say? What can I say indeed there? It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting car. It's expensive. This is not a cheap car. It's not cheap in the least. It's not cheap this is expensive. This is a expensive car. It's very expensive. What can I say there? Is it worth the bucks? Is it worth the bucks? Is it worth the bucks? $80,000? 90,000? Well, it depends. Do you love cars? Are you a car person? That's the question you gotta ask yourself. Are you a car person, or are you not a car person? Are you the sort of person who, if they notice a little mark, you take it off? What sort of, are you a car person? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. Are you a car person, or are you not a car person? I can't tell you that. If you are a car person, it's magnificent. It's really cool. It's a nice car. It's nice to go to places. You pull up, you know, I love the BMW. I love everything about my Beamer. I do. I love my Beamer. But you've got to be a car person. If you're not a car person, it's probably not worth the bucks. I mean, am I a car person? I'll show you. Car people I got the BMW rubber mat in the back. I got my BMW big umbrella. I got a couple of hats. BMW, M Sport, BMW. I got my baby umbrellas. So there you go. I'm a BMW. I love my Beamers. I do love Beamers. I love my Beamers. I do. I love my BMWs. I do. I got a car cover. When it's in the garage and it's just been cleaned, I can put the cover on top to stop dust getting on it. I love my BMW. Is it worth the bucks? Is it worth it? It depends if you're a car person or not. If you're not a car person, it's nice, but it's bloody expensive. If you are a car person, it's really nice. It's quite cool for under $100,000. It's a beautiful car. However, if you're not a car person, if you're not going to give it the love it deserves, it's expensive. It's very expensive. It's not cheap. This is not a cheap car. It's expensive, very expensive. Is it worth the bucks? It depends if you're a car person. Are you a car person or some people are dog people. They like dogs. Some people, I personally don't like dogs. I don't like pets you can't eat. I've never understood why you'd have pets that you can't eat, but that's just me. Are you a car person? Some people are cat people. Cat people, dog people. Are you a car person? Do you enjoy turning up in it? It's one of these things. I like my luxury goods, and I like my BMW. I like BMW. Okay, I do like BMW. I like BMWs. I do. I love BMWs. I like them. I think they're cool. I love my Beamer. I like my leather interior. I like my stereo. I like all that shit. But if you're not a car person, if you're somebody who leaves this outside, don't get one. They're a waste of money. You got to be someone who devotes themselves to the car. This little shit that sticks to it, because I've just cleaned it. Stuff sticks to it. So is it worth the money? It really depends if you're a car person. It is expensive. It's very expensive. And that's why it drives so nicely. The whole thing is it's dynamics. This is a front-engined, rear-wheel drive car, 50-50 weight distribution. It's got very nice 19-inch alloy wheels. That's expensive shit. When that stuff breaks, it's bloody dear. High performance, 190 kilowatt, 2-litre, 4-cylinder motor. That's absolutely incredible. That's incredible performance from a 4-pot petrol motor. It's incredible. Is it worth the bucks? It depends if you're a car person. If you're not a car person, it's not. If you love cars, it's a beautiful thing to have. I love cars. I've always loved cars. I always wanted a German car. I liked Mercedes-Benz. I liked BMW. Mercedes-Benz. I've liked all the Germans. Audi. I liked Audi. I've liked Italian cars. Mind you, they're problematic. It's another story for another video. There's car enthusiasts, and then there's car freaks. To have an Italian car, Jesus Christ. Hello, Alfa Romeo. There you go. BMW. Is it worth it? It depends if you're a car person. It gives me a lot of joy. See, I like maintaining the car, going for trips in it with a nice lady, i.e. your wife. I like going for drives. I like that shit. I like going for drives. I like taking the car out. I like doing that stuff. I like, I like to wear nice wristwatch, Patek 5196. I like to drive the Beamer. It depends if you like that shit or not. You've only got one chance at life. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Only you can be the judge. See, other people like to do other things with their moolah. To me, do I like it? For me, I love it. I love it. I love my Beamer. I love my BMW. I like to take good care of it. I like to put premium fuel in it. I like to look after it. I like to wash it, clean it, wax it, polish it. I like to do this stuff myself. I love it. But you got to be a car person. If you're not a car person, it's there's no point. Okay, guys, that's the video for today. Is it worth it? Well, as I said, it depends if you're a car person or not. Personally, do I think it's been good bang per buck for me? I love it. I love it. I've always loved European cars. I love it in blue. Can you believe my wife wanted to get burnt orange? Fuck me dead. Burnt orange? I love it in blue. Look at this. Blue Beamer. What a lovely... It's just gorgeous. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Let's start this baby up. Let's start this baby up. First thing I do when I start this baby up is I like to turn off the auto stop start. That's really annoying. And beautiful cockpit here. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous motor. It's a nice motor car. Lovely motor car. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pritter channels. Who am I talking about? WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WatchShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand, and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WatchShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WatchShopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US. Look down in the description. $50 US. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.